Right, super fast. On this phone we're on a 15-minute time constraint to put a video up. So, Madhuri Coin Kit, here we go. I'm going to punch a big hole in this one, back in a mo. Always remember to anneal your coin till it's glowing, and then into some water. Okay, makes it soft for punching. Okay, so when annealing, don't even need the big torch like that, I just have it, that's what I use. So we get the punch body, the reduction die to fit. This is a half crown, so we slot that in. We get the lid down on top, zip it snug. We get our punch, slot it in, see you on the press. Right, we're up on the press, just make sure everything's straight. Hold it on, get ready for the splat. You just take your time. Good ding, there goes the quick release handle. It released very quick there, didn't it? Right, back to the table. Right, so we under the punch, pull out our tool, bit stuck in the middle, come round the back, stick the punch in backwards, tap it with a rubber hammer, get the piece out, get the punch out. Let's go on to folding. At this point you can remount the inside, and sometimes people like to get what would be the back of the inside of the coin and file away or hold up against the sander, but file away this edge quite a bit before folding. Don't have to, I'm not going to for this. So get the die. Right, so we get both our dies out. You can try either way, drop it in, see it's away down there. This one here, it comes up. So you want to keep it so the side you want on the top of the ring when it's done is the side you want to face down. And we're just going to press it and see where we go. Right, so we're up at the press, make sure it's locked tight. Now you want to center everything, you want to try and make sure everything is straight, because if anything's tweaked slightly it will start to go squint. And we just apply pressure and just keep going. Boom! Well, that doesn't usually happen, but the ball went straight through. I'll take you over here and you'll see that the ball was just pushed through that. Now keep it in the same die. I'm actually going to use slightly bigger ball, and we'll stick it back through the press. Release this one, level it up. That one's going a little bit squint, so we'll correct that. We'll come back. Now look at that, that coin's squint and mangled all different directions. So I can just stick this in the smaller die, try and straighten it up the best I can, shove in the big ball, and this should straighten everything up. There we go, it's all the way through. Now we just see back at the table. As usual, racing ahead and forgetting bits, so we took it out the die after the ball had been pushed through it. We re-annealed it to reheat it again, and then I stuck it on the ring stretcher machine so that the smallest side on the ring stretcher first, so that widens up the smallest side first as it gets thicker on the way down. Now, it's still got a bit of a wobble and a bend in it, but I'm not too worried about it just now. I'm going to try and crush the tops in with the new folding tool, the universal push rod. Here we have a universal push rod. Now I've had a play around with these, and as you can see, the only problem I ran into was that when you're away to do what I'm away to show you, the side that doesn't have the reed can be very sharp. Sometimes if it's already bent, it's at an angle, so it's like one rim's higher, so it's like a bit of a blade, and it's chomping into this. Now I've had some success using a coin, but as you can see, it's bent out of shape, it's uneven, and it's actually forcing the coin down uneven. But Cliff, do you know what we need? This here is amazing for making the rings. Now look at these. I mean, just look at them. Look at the rims on them. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now a lot of these thicker ones have been splitting because I'm stretching them too far. So they'll probably come out this size here, using the bigger punch. Can come out bigger, but thickness wise on the band. But the issue only arises when not pushing on the reed side. It's only this side. Now this is perfect. And I was thinking maybe this made out of metal, but that goes back to being able to like damage dies and score up and leave shavings. But a puck, what about a little anvil puck made of whatever, I don't know, tool steel, whatever the diameters of these to go with these. So little, definitely a 2 shilling sized one, whatever the diameter is on that. I can check that out and stuff, but the old 10p is the perfect size. We just need it thicker, much thicker. So if we can make little coin pucks certain sizes, maybe I only really needed 2, but yeah, maybe 2 sizes, maybe these 2 here. If we could do little coin pucks of metal just to help force it down when it's in the die. You don't need pushed down too far, so they only need to be like maybe as thick as that, as thick as a half crown made after using the small punch. We can measure all that stuff up. But yeah, I'm telling you now, it's definitely going to work, because it wouldn't eat into the bottom of this, because this would only be used on the surface of the reed side. It would never come in contact with the underside of the coin here, because you would have little coin pucks that would fit over the top just enough to press it down, so like a coin anvil or a micro anvil puck. Right, I'm blabbering, let's get on with it. So we get our coin so it's slightly revealed out of one of the dies on the smaller side. I am sticking it reed side down, even though I know I said not to do that with this, but this is what I have. This is the tool I really needed for the job. And until we get little coin anvil pucks, this is just going to have to make do for show. Right, so I stick it in while it's being revealed out of that die, and we'll give it a mush. Right, so we took up the slack. Now we just want to give it, there, you see that? It's 1, 2 mushes. That's how we're measuring this. So mush by mush we'll get this done. Now look at the edge that's forming on that. Beautiful. So now we'll stick in the other side and use this the way we're meant to use it. And we'll give this a mush. Mush, mush. So you got to get used to your mushes. Right, now I can see the thinner side is way smaller. So I'm going to come in here. It seems to be a bit hard, so we'll back out, and that's us. Well, it looks good, so now we just deburr that edge into the bin. Now I prefer to polish mine up, so we'll use some mag and aluminium polish on a rotary drill handle. Save your ears, give it a blast. So there we go. Not bad. Ugh. Needs a bit more of a polish, but check it out. So that's what we need. We need little coin pucks. So we need them the same size as them. Little anvils to fit on the bottom for doing the opposite side of the coin. Definitely one the size of an old 10p, just thicker so it doesn't bend. Yeah, slightly thicker pucks, maybe about the size of the coin ring. They would be cool and they would do the job. So they'd be like coin anvils or coin pucks, whatever you want to call them. Look at that, absolute newbie. Look at the beautiful rim right on that. Excellent. And it's double sided of course, they're writing on the inside. Not really polished that up yet. But hey, we just used Midori Antiques coin punch, 2 dies. We did use a deburring tool while doing it, but these are just tiny add-ons that you can get. But a steel ball, I did use the white one, but you really don't have to use that. When you use the steel ball, it's big enough to fit on the ring sizer, so I just do it out of quickness since I'm standing there and they're right beside me. But it's not to say it can't be done, because it clearly can. Everybody else does it. That's just the way I choose to do it. But yeah, so we got the punch tool and your punches, of course. The punches are over here, lined up. Oh, it's this punch, and the collet. A steel ball, perfect size for starting it off and getting it on the ring sizer. That's important. The new tool, absolutely wicked, especially if it's a reed pusher. But universal tool with combination coin puck. That's what we really need. So let me know, Cliff, let me know what you can come up with. But as for just now, yeah, it has a dink, but that was already there. This was a shady coin, but came up beautiful anyway. Not bad. So there you go. You can make a coin ring with just this. You don't need a £400 or £500 kit. I did use my ring stretcher, although the £7 one that we're trying to get for you to show you about that, that would do the job just the same, especially if it was in one of these vices. But yeah, there you go. Tried, tested, and the seal of approval. The only issue I would say is the underside of the coin seems to be cutting into the dowel ring, so we need a puck buddy. Some little coin anvil to go with it to do the crushing power, because they don't need to go so far down into the die, they're going to hit the die anyway. They just need a light presence, but they need to last forever. So metal anvil puck thingy majiggy. Let me know what's happening, and bye for now. Beautiful. Thanks guys, bye.